My mindset coming into college was try to be the best player on the floor, But, college, it's a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You playing against grown men now. You know what I'm saying? And that's my mindset to this day. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the best player on the court, no matter who's on the court. You know what I'm saying? But Florida, man, we had so many good players, man. It was that every year we had a good team, but my first year, you know what I'm saying? It was a learning experience for me. I would want to say it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. I led the team in scoring, but I didn't shoot it as, you know what I'm saying, consistent as usual, you know what I'm saying, as I did in high school. And, that came with film, teams watching film on you and stuff like that. So, honestly, my mindset coming in was kind of just be the best player on the floor.
Yeah, and I know Coach Donovan, he was always trying to get that out of us. And, looking back, it's easy to see that we all had our own processes of trying to figure that out. But the number one thing we needed to be was consistent. But, I was super excited when I saw that you were going to Florida, because I remember playing against you, Brandon Eloy, Vargas, Raymond Taylor. It was, and who was Jelani as well. Where y'all had such a good team. We had y'all down. I was with the Jacksonville Lee Bulls. We had y'all down 8 with I think the last 2 minutes of the game, maybe less than that. That boy Kenny said, "I got this." Heem, 3, 3. Next play, 3. I said, "Oh my gosh, what can you do against that?" And the hype was real for sure, and coming into college. But yeah, it was a wake up call. But I'm sure you adjusted and started to figure it out, because obviously you finished your career there being one of the best scorers. What were some of the greatest things you think you learned from staying in college, staying in school, being at Florida, being a Gator?
The greatest thing I could learn basketball wise, definitely. It was I could say a couple of things. Help defense was one thing that I had no clue about coming into college. You know what I'm saying? Help defense from I say the number one thing that I probably learned, honestly thinking about it, was probably scoring a lot of points on less shots. I think Billy helped me with that process. I think in high school, you have freedom to go out and just shoot. Some days you're going to come out hot. Some days on your off days, you could shoot, you know what I'm saying, as many shots as possible, because you're the man. Everybody want to see you shoot. I think in college, I want to say, honestly, my junior year was my best year that I worked on it, in the sense of getting the same amount of points I would get shooting 17 shots on 10 shots. You know what I'm saying? And I think in the NBA, that's what the game is right now for role players. I think when you play with LeBron James, LeBron's going to get majority of the shots. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? He's a superstar. But your role comes in Caldwell Pope, you sitting in this corner, and whether you have 5 shots tonight or 10 shots, you knocking these shots down, you know what I'm saying? And that's, I think, was the best thing that I could have learned from college. You know what I'm saying? That you can play on any level this way, with not shooting as many shots, but the shots that you do get, you make them.
Obviously, coming into college, being a top 10 player in your class, and just the confidence that you had with what you had achieved, there was a lot of pressure. I'll say pressure, but expectations and weight coming all the way from Pompano, from everybody supporting you and want you to excel. How did you handle those expectations, and because obviously everyone wants to see you do well. They know what you're capable of doing. And you just, at the end of the day, you're just a kid trying to figure out and still chasing your dreams. But that pressure can weigh on you, and you miss out on enjoying the moment. How did you handle all those expectations that you had on you?
Man, I tried to stay in the gym as much as possible, and that was always my mindset. Stay in the gym, and everything else will take care of itself. In college, you're gonna have your ups and downs of you know, this game was a good game, this game's a bad game. But, you know what I'm saying, overall, my freshman year, you know, I led the team in scoring. Didn't shoot it how I wanted it to. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody has expectations, you know, and different people's expectations are different than others. You know, some people want you to be one and done. Some people want you to be 2 years and out. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, everybody has their process, you know, and I think with that, man, I just tried. My mindset was just staying in the gym as much as possible, and everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah, you absolutely did. You were in that gym, man, and like you said, it started from being 11 years old when you just were figuring the game out and figured that you could make, you know, go somewhere with it. You know, I gotta ask you, any you know, what's your favorite Chandler Parsons moment? Because I think we all have one. A moment of because I love Chandler. What a guy. He was one of a kind, and you had him for longer than I did. I only had him for 1 year.
Right.
What was your memorable moment you had with Chandler? Keep it if it's up, you know, kind of crazy one.
Agreed.
You know.
With that guy. Agreed. Man, my favorite Chandler Parsons moment on the court, off the court.
You can give us both of them.
Okay. Forever, I would always remember this. The NC State game, of course, on the court. That's you know, that was a legendary shot. You know what I'm saying? And I think when he got the rebound and took that one dribble and shot it from 75 feet and made that game winner, we all thought the game was over. You know what I'm saying? I was walking. I think I might have was walking with my head down to the locker room, and I probably didn't even see the shot go in. I just seen everybody running, and I knew he made it. So that definitely has to go down as one of my favorite moments on the court. Off the court. Okay, I go with this. You Gainesville people would know, you know, in Gainesville, you know, you have Midtown and you have downtown. Chandler was a Midtown guy, you know, where he go to his areas and, you know, eat. So me personally, as you would know, I was a downtown guy, you know. And I think when I would go out to party, I think the places that I would go wasn't the best places, you know.
The venue.
the venue in Plasma at the time. So I think one night I got Chandler to come with me to the club. And man, it was a funny night, man. It was funny. He was uncomfortable, but I mean, we had a good time. You know, I told him, hey man, you with me, you know, everything is good. But it was just to see him in that setting. I'm thinking on it now. It was a very funny night. You know what I'm saying? But that definitely will go down as one of my favorite memories off the court with him.